Hello, my friend. Simon decided that he needed my undivided attention about 2 minutes ago. I was all set, ready to go, had my guitar tuned, and I was just kind of killing time reading on the chat. Then he comes along and goes, "Meow, meow." And I'm like, oh my God. Because I know that if I don't pick him up, he will be going meow all show. He does that. He knows that if he starts meowing and does not stop meowing, I will eventually pick him up. So that leads me to this question. Can you, my friends, hear me out on the internet? Can you hear me? Please, somebody to write in the chat and say that you can hear me so I can put his nibs down and I can pick up my guitar. Dana says that you couldn't hear me, but it was because your speakers weren't on. Yeah, that is an important part of operating music equipment. Is it needs to be on. All right, so Simon, much as I love you, my boy, you are going onto the floor. All right, and now I have got I have been Simonized. He is a well and truly caring young lad, definitely sharing of the wealth. We hear you well, no funny crackles or pops. Oh, good. I did a test video of this just a little while ago, and there were crackles and pops, and I think I was clipping my microphone. All right, so I have some songs that you might have heard me play before, and I rather like playing them, so I'm going to play them for you. Oh, and I'm getting blurry. I'm like, blurry, then not blurry, then blurry, then not blurry. So here we go. Shiny skull, tiny skull, little trophy mine. Awful skull, monster skull, gleams in daylight shine. Once the monster menaced from deep beneath the bed. Oh no! I forgot the words to my own song! Oh my God! Shiny skull, tiny skull, little trophy mine. Awful skull, monster skull, gleams in daylight shine. Once the monster menaced from beneath my lovely's bed. With claws and teeth I slayed the beast, for a trophy I took his head. Okay, I had to pause for just one moment. There is a suggestion in the chat that this needs a Klingon version of this song. I will put it out there. If you give me a Klingon translation, I will sing it for you. I held aloft my prize in righteous gloried glee. The shadows and shapes all watched agape and then turned as one to flee. And now, bathed in moonlight, my little one safely slumbers. Heartbeat safe in tiny chest, no dangers to encumber. Little fears, tarry not here, deep in bravery's shine, or you will come to an awful end, another conquest mine. Shiny skull, tiny skull, little trophy mine. Awful skull, monster skull, gleams in daylight shine. Oh, 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 shine. Yeah, now I'm trying to imagine what it's going to sound like singing in Klingon, and I'm really, Phil, I really hope that you are able to put that together, because that would be like 8 million times kinds of awesome. All right. I shall tell you the tale of the good ship Icarus, the pride of Alexander's skies. She sailed around the world on the winds unfurled, o'er ocean and desert alike. Her captain was a lass of 28, sun-brown with star-filled eyes, stern in command, ready smile at hand, adventure her only prize. So raise the wreck of the airship Icarus, her glory days long since past. She flew phoenix bright toward the day starlight, and her captain would never look back. And her captain would never look back. And with each tale of her strength and wit, her fame it spread like fire. But glory never feeds, it creates bigger needs. Daring she rides ever higher. Alexander set to challenge across the land. He would rule beyond the earth's door. Whoever could bring him the Olympus gate shall history save in the stars. So raise the wreck of the airship Icarus, her glory days long since past. She flew phoenix bright toward the day starlight, her captain would never look back. She smiled, alas, our captain so dear, 'tis us who can win this task. Raise sail to the wind, let the race begin, though no one will be in our class. So strong our captain, so brave, so true, glory had blinded us all. Oh my God. So strong our captain, so brave, so true, but glory had blinded us all. We raced on alone, a field of one, the rest had wisely withdrawn. Man, I'm really back 1,000 tonight. So raise the wreck of the airship Icarus, her glory days long since past. She flew phoenix bright toward the day starlight, her captain would never look back. No friend of the land, but a child of air, the captain she had but one goal. Meet Alexander's quest, not one of but the best, but pride always takes its toll. No mortal may cross the godly realm, Lord Helios burns too bright. Our captain would not abandon her helm, though blinded and steered by his might. So raise the wreck of the airship Icarus, her glory days long since past. She flew phoenix bright toward the day starlight, her captain would never look back. With wings of flame she plummeted down, and the sea quenched all her fire. Blackened in blue she sank out of view, a watery grave for her pyre. It's all long ago, but the legend lives on. In the end she would not be denied, though no long-lived life, in death she'd survive. In the stars her fame was inscribed. So raise the wreck of the airship Icarus, her glory days long since past. She flew phoenix bright from the day starlight, her captain would never look back. Captain would never look back. Her captain would never look back. Thank you, Lorna. That is a very kind thing to say. I blame all of the coffee that I have been drinking lately. I live on caffeine. I have cultivated my coffee addiction with care and consideration. All right, capo off. I am a bastard child of a rich man who didn't leave anything to me. Well, that's a bit of a lie, but he bear the scars to prove it. Every kick, every shove, every angry word left its mark and impression. Well, lesson learned, monkey see, monkey do. Yeah, they call me Bastard Jack. I run this side of the tracks. You better watch your back, 'cause even giants, they fear my attack. So watch out, 'cause here come Bastard Jack. Oh, I'm the baddest bloke on the side of the smoke. I've gold to blow, no doubt. A wicked witch with the crazy magic beans were the keys to my secession. Oh yeah, I planted, I hoed, it flourished, it growed sky high for my ascension. So I climbed, monkey quick stalked a vine. Yeah, they call me Bastard Jack. I run this side of the tracks. You better watch your back, 'cause even giants, they fear my attack. So watch out, 'cause here come Bastard Jack. So there I was at the top of the beanstalk, looking down at the world below, and everything seemed so tiny and weak. All around the cloudy ground was like some kind of plateau, and I thought it might be wise to take a peek. And there I found a giant house, and in that house I was the mouse, but there was a lady so nice and sweet. And she looked at me, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and I thought, damn, she got a fine physique. The giant's wife was a lonely soul. She was open to my charms. Her golden harp for just one kiss, and her man slipped through the alarms. With coins in bulk, I slipped down the stalk as his pillow it filled the rafters. Well, newly crowned, I cut that stalk down, and the giant came tumbling after. Oh yeah, they call me Bastard Jack. I run this side of the tracks. You better watch your back, 'cause even giants, they fear my attack. So watch out, 'cause here come Bastard Jack. I am the bastard child of a rich man, but now I rule these streets. Well, that's a bit of a lie, but I dare you to prove it. Oh yeah, they call me Bastard Jack. I run this side of the tracks. You better watch your back, 'cause even giants, they fear my attack. So watch out, 'cause here come Bastard Jack. So I must apologize. I totally spaced how the rhythm goes in Bastard Jack, and I totally started playing Dreamlands. And I see some of you in the chat are like, wait, oh, whoops. Yeah, so that happens. If you've been seeing my shows with any regularity, you'll see that I routinely mess up the rhythms, and then suddenly songs take on a whole new cast.
You don't mess up, you take creative license.
Oh, thank you, darling. Laura says I don't mess up, I take creative license. I don't know. Can you hear her when she talks? Honey, say something.
Something.
Could you hear that? The first time you did Jack here, you also did. Oh yeah, I did. I started one and then I blended into the other. That's a trick that I did. I also did that one Tears for Fears song and then moved into Mother Matrix. I love doing that. This song here is a song I did not write, but is a song I have always loved. Sometimes when this place gets kind of empty, the sound of the breath fades with the light. Think about the loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down on Memphis. Lower the curtain down, alright. Got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar, something shimmering and white, that leads you here despite your destination under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar, something shimmering and white, that leads you here despite your destination under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find under the Milky Way tonight. 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 I like that song so much. Sandra says, narrative remains one of my favorite albums. It remains one of my favorite albums too. And Phil replies, I like the Antikythera mechanism. It's a little more edgy. You know, I agree with that. I think each of the successive albums that I do, I learn a little bit more about how to write songs. And one of the neat things about narratives is I had no idea what the hell I was doing or where I was going. And so I just kind of wrote a bunch of songs without really any kind of plan. And that was a very adventuresome experience, especially with the instrumentals that I recorded for Tempest to dance to. The Antikythera mechanism happened. I was like, all right, now I have a plan. And then the Mother Matrix was the first album I recorded on this guitar right here. I brought this home the day before Thanksgiving. I think it was 2015. I went to a music store in Redmond and got this for a incredibly good deal. And then I came home, and one of the very, very first things that I wrote on it was, and I do so wish I had a dogwood in the room, because then they could sing it while I played that. But, you know, that's, yes, this very same guitar. All right, so I have I have several more songs to play, so I might as well get started. This is one that I have to remember not to play too fast at the beginning. It's got to be lugubrious. There it is. Smoke and whiskey, rivers and rain, sinking spirits got no time for pain. Smoke and whiskey, rivers and rain, sinking spirits got no time for pain. The cold crept in and gathered round. Night shuffled in, barely a sound. Darkness swallows the last of the sun. Earth, death, and sky mingles to one. Nothing left to do but turn around. Just me, the devil, and the souls of the drowned. Eyeing each other, we're locked in this groove, awaiting the moment to make my move. Smoke and whiskey, rivers and rain, sinking spirits got no time for pain. Smoke and whiskey, rivers and rain, sinking spirits got no time for pain. A drifter, a shifter, a man without a plan. Easy, easy prey when the devil wants to jam. That's all the change any moment now. My soul's been taken by another vow. A woman of shadows, secrets and fire. Rescue this soul, her heart's desire. Rose lips, dark eyes, and cool pale fingers, with a voice like smoke, a spirit that lingers. Smoke and whiskey, rivers and rain, sinking spirits got no time for pain. Smoke and whiskey, rivers and rain, sinking spirits got no time for pain. She's walked roads that cross between the night and the day. She's moved mountains, raised hell, so the stories say. Quick like a cat, and smart like a crow. And woe to he who dares reap what she sows. From the dark she comes to end this wretched game. Heart a battle drum, her eyes aflame. Begone, you bastard devil, I cast you from my sight. There ain't no demon alive who can match my love's light. smoke and whiskey, rivers and rain. Sinking spirits got no time for pain. Smoke and whiskey, rivers and rain. Sinking spirits got no time for pain. That one was written by my dear Lady Tempest. A safe for my newest album, the Dubious Hat and Other, what was it? Dubious Hat and Other Tales of Ineffable Horror. If a song is goofy, very likely that I started writing the lyrics. If a song is fierce and serious and dark and terrifying, that's all Tempest. She's like that. I'll give you one guess to decide who wrote the words to this one. You are scary. Look at me like that. On the border that lies between here and there, of which few speak, for who would dare? In a place where shadows and sky do meet, dwells a being so dark, so fierce and so fleet. Soft white feathers hide talons of steel, wide bright eyes that hunt for her meal. The body of a woman, but the mind of a beast, and a heart so wild, to say the least. The chooser, must you hunt tonight? Oh, Lady Lechusa, who has earned your plight? Red owl waiting on shadowy tree. Lady Lechusa, won't you leave me be? I've done you no wrong, I mean you no ill. I hear your song, what is your will? I hunt for you, mouseman, I've come for your soul. I'll devour your heart, I'll swallow your bones, and I won't end my spell till I've had my fill. She's still looking at me. It's throwing me off my game. A hellish creature of vengeance, magic and lust. No qualms has she to grind you to dust. Once you've crossed her or harmed her kin, harbor no doubts that she knows your sin. She'll come in the night, on your rooftop she'll land, scratching and clawing to draw out your hand, swooping down to carry you off into the night. The cold, quiet moon is your very last sight. Lechusa, won't just you hunt? Oh, shit. Lechusa, stop looking at me. Lechusa, must you hunt tonight? Lady Lechusa, who has earned your spite. Dread owl waiting on shadowy tree. Oh, Lady Lechusa, won't you leave me be? I've done you no wrong, I mean you no ill. I hear your song, what is your will? I hunt for you, mouseman, I've come for your soul. I'll devour your heart, I'll swallow your bones, and I won't end my spell till I've had my fill of you. Revenge is hers, that's all Lechusa wants. It's the bully, the villain, the fool she haunts, conjuring storms and spirit spells a weaving. Trust me, it's all true. The seeing is believing. Some advice for you, friend. Call it a devil's deal. Don't get drunk in her land. Don't curse her or steal. The owl witch knows your crimes and she sings. Death will come for you on soft white wings. Lechusa, must you hunt tonight? Oh, Lady Lechusa, who has earned your spite. Dread owl waiting on shadowy tree. Oh, Lady Lechusa, Lechuza, won't you leave me be? I've done you no wrong, I mean you no ill. I hear your song, what is your will? I hunt for you, mouse man, I've come for your soul. I'll devour your heart, I'll swallow your bones, and I won't end my spell till I've had my fill of you. Of you. Of you. I love you, darling. All right. I love all the owls in the chat there. Rumor has it that Lechuza is actually forgiving of distracted musicians and minstrels and artists and whatnot, though she does reserve the right to take her pound of flesh when is necessary and appropriate. I have two songs for you next. One requires one requires a mosh pit. I don't care how many there are of you in whatever room you are in. This song you need to mosh. I mean, if you need to sit while you're doing your mosh, you certainly can do that. But it's got to be a thing. And the song goes something like this. That should really be the last song that I sing of an evening, but I'm me, so that doesn't happen. Thankfully, I have something that I can put into my throat. All right, my friends, we are now at that moment where I put my capo on at the second fret, and you all get out your kazoos. Ooh. Oh, hey. All right, I'm in tune. This is a song that requires kazoos. It requires the shouting outs of the words, and then when we get to the solo and I'm playing, y'all got to do the kazoo. Anyway, here we go. Oh, you don't play the kazoo yet, Scott. I mean, wait till the solo, man. Lead players. I wouldn't know. I've never been a lead player. Oh, wait, yes, I have. Oh, those dreary days in my world down below the sea, where I sit to watch world show. Mortals full of hubris to their gods respected lacking, and there's nothing left to say but release the crack! Kraken! Because you've shown me deep inside, fleshy, squirmy, slimy hide, olive gold resides. You're my fearsome fanged snugglefish, toothy, scaly snugglefish, mortal fear you snugglefish, as you're gobbled by you snugglefish. Who says you're nonsensical, because of all your tentacles, residing in my ventricles, are nothing but spectacles for you, for you, for you, my little snugglefish. My little cuttlefish. For the Lord of the sea is such a lonely lot that sometimes it feels like you're all I've got. And it pains me ever so when mortal respect is lacking, and there's nothing left to say but release the Kraken! Because you've shown me deep inside, fleshy, squirmy, slimy hide, heart of gold resides. You're my fearsome fanged snugglefish, toothy, scaly snugglefish, mortals fear you snugglefish, as you're gobbled by you snugglefish. Who says you're nonsensical, because of all your tentacles, residing in my ventricles, are nothing but spectacles for you, for you, for you, my little snugglefish, my little cuttlefish. All right, ready? Here we go! That's right, Scott, go for it! Let me hear those leads. You're a man's most dreaded enemy. You're my best friend, not my frenemy. Frog and Toad will always be envious of you and me. If you're feeling down and out, like all the world's attacking, never worry, I will shout, release the Kraken! Because you've shown me deep inside, fleshy, squirmy, slimy hide, heart of gold resides. You're my fearsome fanged snugglefish, toothy, scaly snugglefish, mortals fear you snugglefish, as you're gobbled by you snugglefish. Who says you're nonsensical, because of all your tentacles, hiding in my ventricles, are nothing but respectacles for you, for you, for you, my little snugglefish, my little cuttlefish, my little snugglefish. I needed to have that open E. I just this, you know. Let's see if I can do this without the capo. Oh, that was dumb. That's cute. But that has got, you know, that's got that thing. I should probably not throw my capo at the ground so hard. It might leave a dent. My friends, we are now in 2021. We have the first vestiges of sanity in the White House. And I really, really, really hope that this thing trends upwards and this plague, indeterminable plague season ends. I tell you, I'm getting real tired of this not being able to see the faces of the people that I play music for. I mean, it's nice. You're all here. You got your emojis and you got your release the Krakens and the wild applause written in there. But it's like, you know, in person, I'm going to, before the end of this year, I'm going to be in your town and I'm going to sing some songs to you. Would you like that? I would certainly like that. All right, my friends, I'm going to let you go. It's so nice to see you every Tuesday. I will see you next week.